This coverage of the 2020 Outdoor Retailer Snow Show is brought to you by Terradrift.
Hey guys, Alisha here with Terradrift at the Outdoor Retailer Snow Show 2020, and we're here with Brendan from Worn Wear in Patagonia. And I just want to hear a little bit about what Worn Wear is and why you're out here repairing stuff.
Yeah, so it's a program through Patagonia, and Worn Wear is basically a program that has launched from our Reno service center where we repair all of our own garments. And a lot of folks wearing our clothes are sharing stories of what they're doing in those clothes, and as they're out there doing their sports and their fun activities or their travels, inevitably they're getting damage on their items, but with each of those owies, boo-boos, there's a story. So we noticed that a lot of folks were writing us letters, wanting us to see that the damage of the product, because they're like, they'll say, oh, this has lasted me so long, this has been with me all over the world. So we were getting all these amazing stories, and we decided to kind of bring that to these communities and to areas where maybe people are using our product and loving it and able to share those stories in person. And one of the cool parts about Worn Wear is that we do any brand of clothing while we're on the road. A big reason of that is to inspire individuals to keep their stuff in use longer, or inspire other brands to follow suit and maybe repair their garments in the future and stand behind what they're making, like Patagonia does.
Yeah, absolutely. And what kind of things can you repair here when it comes to clothing and gear?
Sure. Whatever we can is usually what we tell people. We have a limited amount of equipment and parts and tools, and we never know what we're going to get, but we often go for it. Mostly it's clothing, but we can do zippers, we're replacing buttons, snaps. We recently got a heat press from Gore-Tex, which allows us to do waterproofing, so we can seal if we have to stitch a patch on a waterproof garment. We're poking holes in it, so usually that's like, yeah, we can sew a patch on it, but it's still going to leak. But now we can reverse that garment, patch the inside with the heat, with 320 degrees of temperature to seal a waterproof garment again. So that's been a game changer, especially. So now we're doing a snow tour in the Rockies, and we're able to work on ski jackets and all that stuff, and fishing waders too.
Awesome. Very cool. So talking about sustainability, why is repairing your gear sustainable? Like, why should we fix it instead of toss it?
So the clothing industry is a very large contributor to the landfill, and there's fast fashion, and by building a durable product that's going to last longer, it's less likely that item's going to end up in a landfill, and there's less need to get a new one. And beyond that, repairing it is a huge player in keeping those garments out of landfill. So big time sustainability efforts from Patagonia, and this is how we're doing it to inspire others to do the same. And just as well, if we design that product with the intention of repairability, it's again less likely to end up in the landfill, because if we're not around with the trailer, or if the person's not able to send it in, or if they're just not educated to send it to our Reno repair center, and they take it to a local tailor, if the tailor's not able to do it, then it's likely that's the end of that garment's life. And unfortunately, a lot of those items will end up in a landfill. So if we design with the intention of repairability, it's most likely to keep going.
Very cool. Also, I feel like every patch on a jacket is an invitation for somebody to ask about a story.
Total conversation starter. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So a lot of people, they'll want to get funky with it. We usually offer that first. You want a contrasting color? Do you want a fun, whatever it is? And usually they're open to it. But sometimes we do have to match, and sometimes those are the hardest ones where we got to make it look like it was when they bought it.
Yeah. Makes it more unique anyway.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for telling us about Worn Wear today, Brendan. I totally appreciate it. And I think I may have some things at home that need repaired.
Bring them on by.
Awesome. Thanks. We're going to put a link to Warnwear in the description below so you can learn a little bit more about it. And stay tuned for more updates from Outdoor Retailer 2020.